and welcome to my 3 a.m. diaries. Today I wanted to touch on the topic of self-imposed limitations. Now the reason I choose that definition is this is that instance where you have all the capacity and capabilities of doing something, whether it's physical, mental, financially, like in a nutshell, you're fully capable of doing something, but for whatever reason, you just have it in your head that you cannot do it, right? So could be that you fall into that group where something has never been done, whether it's people around you or you've just never seen it done, and you think, well, who am I to do it, or who am I to be the first person to do it, right? Or maybe it's you're in that group where you failed so many times, like so many things haven't gone right, to the point where your self-confidence has been eroded, such that even when there's something in front of you that you're fully capable of and all the evidence points towards that, you just have it in you that you cannot do it. Or maybe you just don't know why, you don't know where this stemmed from, and you just find yourself not trying something or not having that strong self-belief when it comes to something new, to trying something new. So it's a self-imposed limitation, right? Okay, so by now you know I love to tell stories, right? So here's one that I'm hoping will kind of solidify what I was trying to say about the self-imposed limitations. I was reading about how elephants are trained in the circus, and I was actually quite surprised to learn that to restrain an elephant, it's not like you would think. All they need is like just a thin rope and a stake to the ground, and that grown elephant is restrained. I thought that's absolutely ridiculous because we know how strong elephants are. Like, it's way more than capable of just uprooting that stake and getting away, but it doesn't. And the reason being, when the elephant was younger, that's when they used the really thick rope and a stronger post to restrain it. So, and try as this little elephant might to try and get away, it didn't. So it grew up with the knowledge of as soon as that rope goes on its leg, it cannot get away. It does not have the strength to get away. So the elephant grew older, bigger, stronger, but even at its full capacity, when it's like fully grown, as I said, full-grown bull elephant, it still believes that it cannot get away from the rope and stake on the ground. And that is what we do to ourselves, We could have tried something before, and maybe at the time we tried it, we were not equipped. We've grown, we are wiser, we are stronger, we have more resources around us, but we still maintain that belief we had at the beginning when we were not capable, when we were not as strong, that we cannot do it. Yeah? So that's what I mean, self-imposed limitations. So I hope my little story helps. And just to chuck another one in, again, just because I love stories, there was a shepherd who had camels. So I think he had like 11 camels, and he was taking them out, like it was in the night, and they were going to lie down. So each camel had a rope to tie it to the ground to restrain it. And so all the 10 camels had a rope, and the shepherd went around and put the stakes down and put all the camels to sleep. But this one particular camel that did not have the restraint on it was not cooperating. And so the guy thinks, oh, what's going on here? So then he realizes, oh, it's because the camel does not have the rope again, like it's not being treated like the rest, so it doesn't believe that it's time for it to go sleep. So what does this clever shepherd do? He comes around and he goes through the motions of putting the rope around the camel's head and tying it on the stake. And what does the camel do? Like, it gets down and it goes to sleep. So in the morning, the shepherd gets up, he's getting all the camels ready to go, and he unties all the other camels, and he forgets that he hasn't untied the imaginary. So all the camels are getting ready, like have gotten up and they're ready to go on their way, and this one camel is still sitting there. I found this so funny. The camel is still sitting there waiting for its imaginary rope to be untied so that it can go on its journey. Anyway, so that was a funny story to me, but it was also another way of how we let these imaginary limitations hold us back. Or maybe you could look at it another way. It's the power of imagination. So yeah, that's it for me today. Just wanted to share and just get you thinking a little bit, like what areas in your life are you not doing something that you're more than capable of doing because of your self-imposed limitations. Cool. Talk to you soon. Bye.